Literacy Day. It marks the international celebration and awareness campaign on literacy. In 1964, this day was declared as a national holiday by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO. UNESCO, with the help of various literacy programs, aims to create a literate world for all. UNESCO has stated the importance of literacy. It states that it is a human right, a tool for personal empowerment, and a means for social and human development. It is also important to eradicate poverty, to curb population growth, etc. These are some of the good reasons why literacy is at the heart of basic education. All educational opportunities depend on literacy. The main purpose of celebrating this World Literacy Day is to spread awareness among individuals so that they would know about their personal and social rights. UNESCO celebrates this day with a goal to remove poverty, growing population, etc. So today I would request you all to celebrate this day with a positive spirit. Let's celebrate it by donating a book, by visiting a library, or by teaching an unfortunate child, or by any means we can.
Since 1967, International Literacy Day is celebrated annually around the world to remind the public the importance of literacy as a matter of dignity and human rights, and to advance the literacy agenda towards a more literate and sustainable world. Despite the progress has made, the literacy challenge persists with at least 773 million people lacking basic literacy skills today. Literacy is a human right, a tool for personal empowerment, and means for social and economic development. Education opportunities depends on literacy. International Literacy Day 2021 will explore how literacy can contribute to build a solid foundation for human creative recovery, with a special focus on interplay of literacy skills required by non-literate youths and adults. It will also explore what makes technology enable literacy learning and teaching meaningful to leave no one behind. By doing so, International Literacy Day 2021 will be an opportunity to reimagine future literacy learning within and beyond the context of pandemic. At last, we invite you to come forward and celebrate this International Literacy Day by taking time to read to your children, visit libraries, and donate books.
There was a family consisting of an illiterate mother, a child, and a literate aunt. One day they had a discussion on concerning the education of the child. Aunt wanted to educate the child and make him a successful person, but his mother wanted him to work on the field and earn money. His aunt somehow managed to educate the child, though his mother was against her decision. After 10 years, when her child became a successful person, mother regretted on her thoughts and apologized for being against to the decision of his aunt. She understood education. Through this skit, we can conclude that literacy is the most basic currency of the knowledge and it's a bridge from misery to hope. So we must educate the generation to reduce child labor and poverty and make our India a literate India. So today we will be talking about International Literacy Day. Before we go into the depths of it, I want to clear the basic questions related to the International Literacy Day. So when we talk about International Literacy Day, first thing that comes into our minds is what does the word literacy means? The ability to read and write is what we call literacy in simple understandable words. Now maybe some of you must have been wondering when was the humans came to adapt literacy. Between 3500 BC and 3000 BC, the ancient Sumerians invented it. The earliest form of written communications originated in Sumer, located in southern Mesopotamia about 3500 and 3000 BCE. Now we must talk about when do we celebrate International Literacy Day. The 8th of September was proclaimed International Literacy Day by UNESCO in 1966 to remind the international community of the importance of literacy for individuals, communities, and societies. So after getting some basic knowledge on International Literacy Day, we will now go into its mind-blowing depths. You must be thinking, Come on, who doesn't know how to read and write in this 21st generation? You must be speaking some full facts. Well, after watching this video, you can check it by yourself on Google. At this time, Finland is the world's most literate nation according to the new research. Now here is the list of the top 10 literate nations in the world. Finland, Norway, Iceland, Denmark, Sweden, Switzerland, United States, Germany, Latvia, and Netherlands. Now let's advance to our next slide. As we talk about literacy, we must talk about its opposite, illiteracy. You must be familiar with this word, as you may have read it in your history or civics books. What is the main cause of illiteracy? Illiteracy in India is because of a complex web of social and economic divide in the country. Economic disparities, gender discrimination, caste discrimination, and technological barriers lead to illiteracy in India. India has the largest population of illiterate adults, which further contribute to this vicious cycle of illiteracy in India. Bihar has the lowest literacy rate in India at 61.80%. Female literacy rate in Bihar stands at 51.5%, while the male literacy rate is much higher at 71.2%. Literacy is a state where one is unable to read and write. In its simplest form, it can be defined as lack of sufficient education. So, I want to share 3 factors that can help us fight against illiteracy.
Literacy skills developed from a basic to advanced level throughout life are a part of broader competencies required for critical thinking. The sense of responsibility, participatory governance, sustainable consumption and lifestyles, ecological behaviors, biodiversity protection, poverty reduction, and disaster risk reduction. By concluding, I just want to say that let's support education and let's create a sustainable society.